What's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? How is my THD fam doing this evening? What's up? What's up? What's up? Another crazy day. Another crazy day. This action in the market is crazy. And I'm starting to feel like a broken record because every single night on my live streams, I keep telling you guys to make sure you get your butts in chat. And then every day I come on the next day and I'm like, wow, crazy action. All of our markets right back to all-time highs after we had that quick little dip pullback. A very buyable dip. I said it last week when we had that sell-off. I said, guys, I think it's a buyable dip. And we're right back to all-time highs like nothing ever happened. But I'm not even trading the overall markets. I'm not even trading the SPY right now. I traded the SPY once, I think, in the last couple of weeks. And it was the other day. It was during the sell-off. We got like a 63% gain on some put options. But other than that, I've been trading individual stocks. These small to mid-cap price range stocks, even the large caps, there's so much action. Like, if you look over just the last couple of days, CPSH, LIZI, AVXL, CYCN, AACG, SAVA, the list of companies that whose stocks have gone absolutely crazy. And I haven't even mentioned, obviously, GameStop, AMC, KOSS, all those crazy NAKD, all the crazy ones from short squeeze from 2 weeks ago. I didn't even talk about those. The action is insane. Okay. Another huge day in chat today. I couldn't miss. This is now 2 days in a row. I couldn't miss, guys. I'm in these trades. I'm taking profits. I'm buying back. I'm adding back to full size on pullbacks. We're getting extensions again. I mean, it's like 2 days in a row now, just absolute home run days. Almost duplicate, my exact P&L 2 days in a row. And they're big ones, guys. So for those of you that are joining me on the live tonight, you guys are in for a treat because we have got a lot to break down tonight. We have a lot to discuss with my trades today. I traded AVXL, I traded LIZI, and I traded CYCN. We're going to break down. We're going to talk about all those trades here today. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We are streaming live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. First thing you guys want to do if you're new is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, because I share with you golden nuggets of information on every single one of my lives. Okay, I share with you guys technical lessons, mental lessons on day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, you name it. We talk about it on here. I give you guys this information totally for free. My name is Michael Edward. I'm the head trader at True Trading Group. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. I went through an educational training program there before they let me touch $1 of their money. Okay, that is where I learned how to trade. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by traders far better than me, with far more experience than me when I was just a kid coming right out of college. And that's how I became the trader that I am today. I have simplified that education and I teach it to my THD members, and I provide you on the YouTube channel. And we're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch streaming right now. But I share with you guys bits and pieces and lessons from that education on a daily basis on this channel totally for free. So you guys are going to absolutely want to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. And of course, if you guys haven't done so already, smash that like button because we've got one hell of a live stream in store for you guys here. Who here is new and has never been on a THG live stream? I want to know because I want to show you something. I want to apologize first, and then I want to show you something amazing. Type the letter I in chat right now if this is your very first TTG live stream. All right. We've got the best mom in the world, the Roof Man, JB, Melissa Stevenson, Griffin Simpson, Michael. I can't. Yeah, man. All right. A lot of Sapoti, Vino Bag Donuts, Jerry D, Eric, Annie, RLS, Cindy, Daniel, C-Tem, Aaron, Dean Law, Porcupine Thumbs, Jesus Pastillos, Otha Willingham, Carlos Gonzalez, Anthony Elfasi, The Real Slim Trady, Rebecca Stone. I like that name, The Real Slim Trady. Barbara Harris, Richard Montello, Peter, April Lachlan, Vilma Lopez, Rubens, Oh, the Frasers joined the TGD fam. The Frasers, welcome to the family. Lavelle Jones, Simone Teal, LJ. Wow, guys, a lot of first timers. Christy Kelly, Yoshi Maggott. Guys, this is incredible. Rodika Galici, Nima, Aaron Veal, Steve Earp. Wow, guys, welcome. All of you that just typed the letter I, welcome. My TGG fam, give them a big, huge TGG welcome for our first-time viewers. I'm telling you, you guys are in for a treat. But like I said, I owe you an apology. I owe you guys an apology, okay? Because first, let me give you the apology. Because if you were a TGG member, if you were, obviously you're not, it's your first time here, you had the opportunity in the last 48 hours to make some serious money. Because we've been absolutely on fire in chat. So I'm sorry that you guys are just finding us here right now, but it's better late than never. But now I want to show you guys something amazing. Okay. I want to show you something amazing. Pay very close attention. Okay. My TTG fam, all of my TTG fam, if you have made some serious money over the last 48 hours, I want you to sound off in chat right now, because we have had not one, but two massive days back to back. My TG fam, if you guys made money today or even yesterday, I want you guys to sound off in chat. We've had huge, huge action. I've now 2 days in a row have not made a losing trade. 2 days in a row, guys. We've been absolutely crushing this thing in chat right now. So I want my TG fam, I want you guys to sound off in chat. For those of you that are just viewing for the very first time, that are just finding the TG live stream, pay very close attention to the comments and people that you have commenting here in chat. Nice, back-to-back $3,500 days. Ramon Ramirez, 3 for 3, $1,300. Yes, 10 of 11 green this month for Rob. Accounts up 16%. Biggest week I've ever had for Chef Daddy, my boy. 19 out of 21 green days for Bo Dodson. Apple Nation, $7,000. $3,000 3 days in a row for 10 ring. $7,000 day for Master Tricker. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Augustine, 1,500. Ron is up $13,600 since Monday. John, 24,000 this week. Roberto, 1,200. Cool Life, 1,400 today. 11K day for Jay Schmei. Jay Money was 3 for 3 green today. Yes. Hell yeah. $3,000 for Arnold Shortson Trader. LIZI, 1,500. Anib from Twitter, 7,000. Jimmy Burlesque, 9,000. 2,000 for Nico Neck. 18K all week for Joe. Incredible. Let me see. Open a new account. Money clears on the account. Woo! Cello just opened up an account for True Trading Group. The money cleared January 25th is already up 40%. Anib, $7,000. $10,000 for Wendy today. $5,500 for Eric. Javier Garcia, $22,000 in the last 2 days. Okay. Jason Panion up $2,500. First trade ever for Grimar, $1,000. Jimmy Burles, $9K. James Griffin up $7,000 this week. Yes, yes. Oh, I love it. JE, $15K last month on a small account. Audrey, $1,500 today on AACG. This is incredible. Back-to-back $700 days for my boy Sean. Oh, my God. First 1K day, first week with So Elisha's very first week with True Trading Group and has already had, for the very first time, a $1,000 day. Absolutely incredible. Eric, $5,500. And like I said, first time here. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Glenn E., $3,700 profit. Roberto Carrera made $4,000 last month, has already made $3,000 this week. That's what I'm telling you. Guys, the action right now in the markets is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Okay? Eva Bowie has doubled her account. This is insane. I made 2K in 2 days. Oh, damn, that was too fast. I'm sorry. I can't read that fast. Okay, there we go. I made 2K in 2 days, mostly on trades identified. Yes, Jessica. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is what TTG is all about right there. Jessica's comment. Okay, Jessica's comment right there. We teach you guys how to fish, teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet. The education is the key. You'll hear me talk about that a lot on my live streams. You'll hear me talk a lot of that on my live streams. Okay. So guys, listen, for those of you that are brand new, there's no reason why you can't be a part of this too. Okay. There's no reason why you guys can't be a part of this too. How much did you guys all start with? My TTG fam, how much did you all start with when you joined True Trading Group in your trading accounts? How much did you guys start with? Sound off in chat. If you guys don't mind, comment in chat how much money you started with. Ethan, $1,000. Guys, pay attention because a lot of people think you need tens of thousands, $100,000 to trade. You don't. $1,200 for Arnold. Jason, $350. Master Ticker, $1,000. Ramon, $1,000. Willard, $1,000. Just Catch My Vibe, $800. $1,500 for Empower. Das Nail, $1,000. Happy for Life, $1,000. Nick Hess, $1,200. Billy Brown, $250. Barb J, $500. Ghostface Trader, $1,000. Michael Williamson, $100. Matt G, $500. 10 Ring, $4,500. Ghostess with the mostest, $500. John Vanelli, $1,000. Sheedy, $1,500. Alan Albury, $300. Okay. Look at that. Arnold, $940. Look what he turned. Look at this. 2,000 into 8,900 in 3 weeks. Dennis, 1,600. It's now 14,000. Guys, listen to your peers, man. This is what I'm talking about. The action right now in the markets, you guys have got to – I know I keep saying this, and I keep sounding like a broken record. You have to get in chat. You have to get into – I've been doing this for 16, almost 17 years, and I'm telling you, this is some of the best action that I've ever seen. Okay, it's some of the best action I've ever seen. That's what do you think? Well, look at all these comments from all my members. You guys got to get your butts in chat. There's absolutely no reason why you guys can't be part of this too. We do have a 7-day program, which gives you access to our dashboard for 7 days and 3 days in our chat. So you can actually trade with us for a couple of days live, guys. It's only $3. Okay, so for those of you that are brand new, it's $3. It's less than a cup of coffee. There's no auto renew. There's no like automatic sign up. There's no reoccurring payment. It's a one-time payment of just $3. Okay, you guys can sign up right now for $3 and you can join us in chat tomorrow. And then you'll also be able to join us in chat on Monday and Tuesday. All right, so it gets you 3 days access to our chat room, 7-day access to our member dashboard. And you also get access to 3 sample trial courses that are included with that. Excuse me, guys. I was trying to fight that sneeze. I don't know if you saw it. I was fighting back that sneeze as hard as I could. I'm sorry. But like I said, guys, it's just $3. It's less than a cup of coffee. No auto renew. If you guys want to try us out for 7 days, go to ttgthree.com. URL's right there at the bottom of your screen. ttgthree.com. It's just $3. That's it. Okay. Just $3. All right. So guys, I want to start things off with this live stream with just a blanket open floor Q&A session, and then we're going to get right into the trades. Okay. So I'm going to give, I'll take questions for maybe 20 minutes or so, give some time for people to log on, join us stream, because there's a lot of lessons I want to go over with you from my trades today, AVXL, CYCN, and LIZI. So all of them equally as important lessons that we're going to go over and we're going to recap. So I'll give some time for people to join us on the chat. The number of viewers that we have is still steadily increasing. So I'll give some time. And while we wait for that, I'll do an open floor Q&A session. So you guys can fire away. Okay. I'll let you guys fire away and ask me questions. Why do stocks drop and struggle after offerings? Question from Jason. Stocks will drop and struggle after offerings because it's dilution. A company is selling shares at a particular price. So the company is basically coming out and saying, they're basically putting a value on their shares. Okay, so if a company is, let's say, is trading at $10 and they do an offering at 8, typically the stock is going to drop down towards 8 because the company is selling shares at $8. Okay, so when a company does an offering, usually the stock will move down towards that number. Now, not all offerings are created equal. Okay, different companies. One company doing an offering could actually be a bullish sign, and the stock can actually move higher. Jason, what you're referring to, I'm sure, is all the small cap stocks, because you said, why is it when a company does an offering, the stocks will drop and they struggle? The small cap stocks will drop and struggle. And the reason for that is because they do offerings at steep discounts to the current market price. And that is because these stocks are much higher risk for investors. When I say investors, I mean the companies, the funds and the individuals that are giving these companies millions of dollars. I'm not talking about people that are just buying the stock. Okay. So if you have a small cap stock that normally trades very little volume, maybe a few 100,000 shares a day, all of a sudden they come out with a press release, the stock gaps up 50, 60%, and it trades, 80 million shares. That company is going to take advantage of that price action in their stock, and they're going to raise money off of that. Okay, so when a company raises money, they're going to do an offering and they're going to sell a specific amount of shares at a specific price. Now, when you have a stock like Tesla, for example, that trades billions of dollars every single day and is a very, stable and promising company, you can do an offering at the market price or just like 1% lower, or I've even seen offerings that are done at a premium, because investors would love to come in and give Tesla money, and there's not a lot of risk with them not being able to exit their position because the stock is very, very, very liquid, meaning it trades a lot of shares. But these small cap stocks that normally do not trade a lot of volume, when they get a volume, or what we call a liquidity event, when you get a liquidity event, which is like one of these big press releases and the stock just goes crazy. But when you look back over the last several months, the stock is barely traded. Now, as an investor, if that company was to come to me, let's say if I ran a fund and the company would say, hey, take a look at our stock today, I'm looking to raise, $10 million. Are you interested? I'm going to look at them and be like, okay, your stock normally trades at $4 or $5. Now it's at 8. I mean, your stock has very little volume. Normally, I'm not going to give you money at $8 or even $7. You're going to have to make it worth my while to reduce my risk. What if I give you all this money and then all of a sudden your stock just stops trading again and goes back to trading a couple 100,000 shares? I'm not going to be able to get out of my position to get my money back. Okay. So the company will do an offering at a discount price. So if the stock is trading at 8, they'll say, hey, let's do an offering, give me money at $5.50 or $6. And I'll say, you know what? Okay, your stock's at 8. I'll buy shares at $5.50 or $6. Here's $10 million. I'm going to get my shares at $5.50, $6, whatever it is. And then I'll be able to sell those shares back into the market to recoup my money. So the reason why the stock drops when that happens is because everyone else that's a shareholder says, oh, well, what the hell? They're getting stock at $5.50, $6. Why would I buy stock at 8? The company is basically admitting our stock is not worth 8 where it's currently trading. It's worth $5.50 or $6. And then that's why people will usually sell the stock down to the price of the offering. And then it might struggle because you might get further dilution going on, or the company might sell more shares or whatever it is. And people might just lose interest once they do the offering, depending on the quality of the company. So that's why companies or stocks will typically tend to struggle after they do an offering. Eric C, is TTG good for different trading types? Day trading, swing trading, and long? I like to swing trade. Would this be a good fit for me? Eric, absolutely. My TTG fam, you guys can sound off and actually help me answer Eric's question. Eric wants to know, is TTG multiple, like different trading types? So TTG fam, why don't you guys sound off? Eric said he's interested in swing trading. So Eric, great question, by the way, and I'm actually really glad you asked that. It's an important question. Before you're going to join a group, it's important to know the type of trading style because there's so many different types of trading styles. In True Trading Group, it's not just me. Okay, I'm the head trader, but I'm not the only moderator that's in chat that calls out trades. Okay. We've got 7 different moderators in chat. Each has a different specialty and niche. Okay. So we trade everything in TTG. We trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, and we do options as well. Okay. And we do day trade and we swing trade. Okay. Every single day, there are swing trades being talked about in chat, whether it's a small or mid cap swing trade on an equity itself, on a stock, whether it's a large cap option trade, okay, for a swing trade. Then we also have all the day trades that take place on the small and mid caps, sometimes even on the large caps. There is something in TTG for every single trading style. And the beauty about it is that the education that you receive in True Trading Group, it's a professional education. It's a true education. It's not a gimmick. Like, it's not something that I figured out on my own, you know, trading in my mother's basement for 3 years. And I've got this cool little trick that I want to show you. It's a real education that I learned when I worked at the fund. So you can take a professional education and you could apply it to various trading styles in different asset classes, and it's still applicable. And the reason why it's applicable is because you're learning how to identify A+ setups, whether it's a swing trade, a day trade, a small cap, a mid cap, a large cap. You're learning how to use a tier trading strategy. You're learning about risk management, proper position sizing, proper stop loss placement, mental and psychological lessons. You're learning about how different indicators work in conjunction with one another. That's true technical analysis, being able to use multiple indicators together to give you a signal. Okay, that's what professional education that you're going to receive, and you can apply that to all these different types of trading styles. And like I said, it is not just me. So although I'm on the live stream right now and I'm talking to you about my trades, we have a lot of other moderators that are not on the live stream right now that also made a lot of different trades today. A lot of swing trades, a lot of option trades. It's just, I'm just the one that's sharing with you my trades on this live stream. Okay. So Eric, I hope that answers your question, brother. Thank you for asking it. G Dozier, how long will this hot market last? Is it the new norm? How will we make money when, if it ends? How long will it last? I don't know. It's been here for quite a while. The recent surge into the markets in retail traders, ever since COVID, the market has been red hot. Red hot. And that's because you have millions and millions of brand new retail traders that have come into the marketplace. And there's more liquidity than there normally is, and there's more momentum than there normally is because there's millions of more traders than there normally are. So I don't know how long this can last, but I don't see any signs of a slowdown, and my foot is my pedal is to the metal with the action that we're getting. And I've had 2 huge days back to back, and I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing. I just saw someone just asked, Sancha says, how do you communicate during the trading day? And that's a great question as well. How do you communicate during the trading day? So in our chat room during the day, myself and the rest of our moderators, we share our screen with you in chat. So you actually have the option to toggle through which moderator's screen you want to look at. So let's say I'm talking about LIZI and you're interested in LIZI, and you can switch to my screen and you can see my screen. Let's say Momin, who's one of our large cap traders who also trades options. Let's say he's talking about an option trade Facebook or an option trade on Netflix, and you're interested in that. You can switch over to Momin's screen and you can look at his screen. Okay. We also, all of our moderators, we all have microphones. We are all talking to you live throughout the day, telling you where we see opportunity. One of the things that you will notice in True Trading Group, my TG fam, you guys can verify this. Before I buy a stock, I will come on the microphone and I will tell you that I'm about to buy a stock. It'll say something, it'll go something like this. I'll give you an example. Okay. An example would be, okay, guys, LIZI just broke through, $12. I'm looking for that's really good volume. That's the heaviest volume of the day. If we draw out our fib levels, I've got the 38.2 Fibonacci level that lines up there at that prior high. I'm looking for a low volume pullback into that 12 area, guys. I'm going to try to be a buyer above 12, 12.20, 12.25 is where I'm looking to be a buyer. okay, then that's me on the microphone telling everybody that's what I'm going to do. The stock comes into 1225 area. I get long. As soon as my order executes, a audio notification goes off in chat, like a ding goes off in chat, and a pop notification comes up that lets you know that my trade has executed. And then the alert would say, Michael Edward, long, LIZI, 1210, stop loss, 1150, whatever. I'm just making up numbers on the trade, but that's an example of what a trade alert would look like in chat. Once I'm in the trade, I'm back on the microphone. I'm saying, okay, guys, my first take profit target is going to be around that 1275 area. I'm going to try to take the bulk of my position off around 1350. Let's see if we can get there. Watch the volume, blah, blah, blah. We make our move. And then we get to that point. I come back on the microphone and go, okay, guys, again, my first take profit right up here around 1275. I'm going to drop 25% of my position. Bang, my order executes. Ding, a notification goes off in chat, pops up on the screen and lets everybody know. It'll say Michael Edward took some profit, LIZI 1272, still holding some. Come back on the mic. All right, guys, 25% off the table. I'm going to try to get the bulk off at 1350. Let's see if we can get to that second target. Stock moves up. Bang. Notification comes off. Ding in chat. Notification pops up. Michael Edward took more profit. 1347, still holding some. Come back on the mic. All right, guys, bulk of the position off the table there. Great job. This is a nice trade. Let's move that stop loss up now to maybe around 1275. I'm going to see if I can get this last piece of my position over 14, and that'll be my last and final take profit. That is literally verbatim how my trading works in chat. Okay, so that's how it gets done. All right, just that's an example. All right, next question. You guys can see all my members commenting. It's true. He's a genie. Oh, and then David goes, you forgot the boom. That's right. I forgot the boom. Right here. You guys ready? All my TTG family members. Are you guys ready for it? I want you guys, all my TTG family members, I want you guys all to type in chat. You know exactly the word I want you to type in chat, because what happens when we hit a home run trade in chat? I come back on the microphone after my final take profit and I go boom on the microphone, and all my TTG. See, look at all the booms in chat. That's all my TTG fam. So when we hit a home run trade, that's kind of how we get down in chat. I love you guys. Oh my God, I love you guys. Look at everybody commenting boom in chat. Oh, you guys are the best. Oh, you guys are so awesome. You guys are awesome. So that's what happens in chat. That's how a typical trade alert will go down in chat. All right. Yeah, Bubba Licious goes, don't forget about the pew pew pews. We have fun in chat too, guys. We really do. We really do. We have a lot of fun in chat. So somebody on Periscope said it's cool to hear about how much money everybody makes, but what about the losses? I share all my losses with you too, guys. How often do trades not work out? From Wolver T from Twitter. So Wilver T, right now, my win rate is around 77 or 78% is my current accuracy, my current win rate. But I share with you guys all my wins and all my losses. We actually keep a journal on our website. We're fully transparent, fully open book where everyone can actually track our trading performance. Okay, I have red days too. I have red trades. I just had a red day just earlier in the week, and I had if you guys go back and watch my live stream, I was 1 for 3. I think on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday where I was 1 for 3. I think it was Tuesday. But we have a whole section on our website that tracks all of our performance. So you can see all of our wins and all of our losses. Members, all of my TG members, everyone that just commented boom in chat and everything, right? Verify if we're open about losses and if we help those that struggle. My TG members, are we open about our losses and do we help those that struggle? Okay. It's very important. Like, I know I come on here a lot, and it's fun when everyone's making money and everything. And it's fantastic to see everybody succeed. But the reality of it is that, listen, the vast majority of TGD members are doing very, very well, but not everyone is doing well. Okay. But we leave no trader behind. We even conduct red to green workshops. Every 2 weeks, we do a red to green workshop, which is a specific workshop that we do for members that are still struggling. So myself and the other moderators will get together on usually like a Wednesday after the market closes, and we talk about different topics and lessons and questions that any of our members that are still red that they want us to talk about. Okay. So we very much recognize the losses. Trading is not always sunshine and rainbows. I'm very open and transparent about my losses as well. And we help all of those traders that are, listen, losing is part of trading, guys. You have to be able to lose properly and lose correctly and manage your risk. Okay. I do not have 100% accuracy. I think right now I'm like 77, 78%. Okay. So like I said, I was just on here just the other day. If you got my last 2 days were huge green days, but prior to that, I had a red day. I was 1 for 3. All right, let's see. Next question. So Wolver T, I hope that helps answer your question. It's a great question. You should be asking that question because losing is part of trading. It's like football. Losing is like football. Like nobody likes to get hit. Nobody likes to get hit, but it's part of football. You're going to get hit when you sign up to play in the NFL. Same thing with trading. Nobody likes to lose money, but you're going to lose when you decide to become a trader. You just have to learn how to lose properly. And that's the thing. A lot of traders don't know how to lose properly. Just because you lose on a trade doesn't mean it was a bad trade. You've got to get rid of that mindset immediately. So many traders automatically equate losing trade with bad trade and winning trade with good trade. It's not true. Okay. It is not true. There's not a single chart setup or indicator that's going to work 100% of the time. So if we know that, then you could literally trade the best setup that there's ever been, and it can still fail if there's nothing that works 100% of the time. So being a good trader is not just about being right or wrong. It's about identifying high probability setups and putting yourself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again with good risk management. That's what being a trader is all about. It's not just about being right or wrong, because the best setup in the world, you could actually still fail. Okay. So it's not just about being right or wrong. There you go, GV. Nice. 65% win rate for GV. That's incredible. Your goal as a trader, you need to be making more money when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. That's the key. You got to make more when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. Whoo, Sean Acty. My man, do I have an answer for you? Sean says, hey, I'm a novice when it comes to trading. Would I be able to benefit from your program? I'm clueless. My TTG fam. Please help me out here. Sean wants to know if he can benefit from our membership. How many of my TTG fam, how many of you, when you join True Training Group, how many of you would consider yourself either a newbie or a novice? Sound off in chat. If you, my TTG members, if you considered yourself a newbie or a novice, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Guys, TTG does not matter if you have been trading for 20 years or you never placed a trade a day in your lives. My guest I had on my live stream last night, I had a guest on last night. Her name is Judy. Judy, I saw you in chat. What's up, Judy? Ayo. Judy came and joined True Training Group in June, knew absolutely nothing about trading. Did not know what pattern day trading rule was, did not know what an option was, knew absolutely nothing. Okay, started out with like $575 in her account and has now crossed over the $25,000 mark. She was my guest on my live stream just last month. I'm just yesterday. Okay, she was on my live stream just yesterday. Go back and watch that live stream. You can see I did a whole interview with Judy. She actually surprised me on the live stream because I was so proud of her for breaking over the PDT rule. But we have members in TTG that have never traded a stock a day in their lives. But then we also have professionals. We have people that have been trading since, that have been trading for 20 years plus. Noble, where you at, Noble? Noble Eagle, you're one of the people that I think of. I think Noble Eagle has been trading since the 80s, I believe. We also have a couple of brokers from Morgan Stanley that have been working at Morgan Stanley for over 20 years. We have an asset money manager from Australia who manages money for 50 high net worth individuals. But we also have people that have never traded a stock a day in their lives. Okay. And the education into trading group, all the coursework, all the curriculum, it's broken up into beginner and foundation courses. And then you have advanced courses. Now, obviously, if you've been trading for 10 years, don't bother with the beginner and foundation courses, go straight to the advanced. But if you've never traded a day in your life, or you have traded, but you are not yet profitable, you start with the beginner and foundation courses. All right. I'm a CPA and I thought I knew a lot prior to joining TTG. Turns out I knew virtually nothing. That's all right, Mike. Well, at least you're learning now, brother. At least you're learning now. Hey, Mike, can you touch on patience during a trading waiting for setups? Oh my God, Kathy, are you serious? I'm sorry. I'll get to your question in a second. Kathy, that's incredible. Started with 1,500, had no clue in April, hit $35,000 today. Kathy Kaminsky, that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 1,500, just brought it to 35,000, had not a clue when she first joined and started trading. Kathy, congratulations. That's incredible. That's incredible, Kathy. Super proud of you. Super proud of you. That's awesome. Great, great, great job. Really great job. So going back, touching upon, I'm sorry, the last person's question, I think it was Matt Brown, I believe, if I remember the name. I'm sorry. I have so many names flying through on the chat. But you were asking me about patience. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Patience is something that you develop over time and with experience. It's very easy to get overwhelmed while you're trading. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of stocks moving. And it's easy to get overwhelmed and have FOMO and get sucked in to a poor quality setup just because it's moving around. When it comes to being a patient trader, I think that one of my greatest strengths, like, it's important for you guys to know what your strengths and weaknesses are as a trader. And if somebody had asked me, Mike, what are your strengths as a trader? I think my discipline and my patience is unmatched. I think I have tremendous discipline. I think I have almost sometimes to a fault. I'm so disciplined that sometimes I'll miss out on some trades because I'm sticking to my discipline. I'm sticking to my rules and my strategy. But I think my discipline and my patience is definitely my strengths. And I teach my members to be, we call it, I use the analogy, be a sniper, not a machine gunner. Okay. A machine gunner will walk out there. They'll just, pull the trigger and they'll just, spray at anything that's moving. Okay. They'll take 100 shots. Maybe they hit on 50 and they miss on 50. Don't be the machine gunner. Be the sniper. Be the sniper that waits in the tall grass. They might sit there for days. Okay. Waiting for the perfect shot. The perfect shot where the wind is perfect. The weather is perfect. The view is perfect. The humidity is perfect. And the target's not moving. And they'll wait for that perfect shot before they pull the trigger. And the reason why they wait for that perfect shot and they don't just fire as soon as they see the target is because they want to give themselves the highest probability of hitting their mark. That's what I want you to be as a trader. I don't want you going around buying every single stock that looks like it's moving higher. I want you to wait. I want you to wait and be patient and identify the highest probability pattern that you can possibly find. A grade A setup maybe will work out 70 to 75% of the time. A B setup, maybe 60 to 65% of the time. And a C setup is probably a 50-50 coin flip. Okay. Machine gunners go after the C setups. They're that 50-50 coin flip. The sniper, waits for the A+ setups, waits for that perfect shot, and then pulls the trigger. Okay, that's what I want, you guys. No humidity in the TTG chat room. It's actually quite nice. Yes, we keep the temperature nice and mild. We keep the temperature nice and mild. Nice, Matt. Matt says, I'll become a member soon. Matt, I'm ready when you are, brother. I look forward to trading with you, man. Trust me, I'm not going anywhere. I'm ready when you are. Guys, go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter. Twitter handle's right there at the bottom of our screen, at True Trading Group. Group is GRP. All right. Also, guys, I want you to give me a follow on Twitter as well. Okay. Give me a follow on Twitter as well. My Twitter handle is at @MikeEdward_TTG. At @MikeEdward_TTG. Okay. Abdul Babbitt says, I'm new here. I'm down 10K. Will you guys help to get back on profit? Absolutely, Abdul. Absolutely. My TTG fam, you guys can sound off in chat as well. How many of you were losing money before you joined True Trading Group? Or how many of you lost money before you joined True Trading Group? Okay. A big difference, guys. The reason why a lot of people lose money in the beginning. Okay. The reason why so many people lose money in the beginning is because they just don't know what they're doing. They literally don't have an education. They don't know what to do. They're just guessing. They're just guessing. You're just seeing what someone's talking about on Twitter. And you're like, oh, I'm going to buy the stock because these people on Twitter are talking about it. You don't actually know what you're doing. And that's why people lose money. I wouldn't expect you to make money. It's not that you're a bad trader. You just don't know how to trade yet. It's like, I've never trained to be an MMA fighter. If I walked into an octagon to fight a UFC fighter, why would I think I'm going to do well in that fight? I've never trained to be an MMA fighter. I'm going to get my ass kicked. When all of you put money into an account and you go and start trading, you don't know how to trade. So, of course, you're going to lose money. Of course, you're going to fail. I expect you to fail because you don't know what you're doing yet. That's what an education is all about. All right. Guys, listen. We have a trial. Okay, we have a trial program. Like I said, that 7-day trial. But if you guys are going to spend, if you're going to take $1,000 and you're going to put it into a stock tomorrow, do yourself a favor. Sign up tonight and invest in yourself and get an education, please. Get education, guys. You guys can get a discount tonight. You guys get a 39% discount tonight. It's $1,335. Normally it costs $2,212, but there's a 39% discount for anyone that's on this live stream. So many of you would take $1,000 or $1,300 and you're going to put it into a stock tomorrow and you have no idea what you're doing. Instead of doing that tomorrow, take that money and invest in yourself and actually get yourself an education. Honestly, I see there's a lot of people that are asking like, oh, how do I sign up? How do I sign up? Guys, I'm telling you now, I'm shooting you straight. Seriously, get yourself an education. You guys we have a coupon code. It's make trends, skip the trial. Skip the trial. Yeah, guys, coupon code TTG121 will get you guys the 39% discount. All right, that's just for people that are watching this live. If you guys went to our website, then the regular price is $2,212 for the year. But if you're on this live, coupon code TTG121 will give you a 39% discount. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, guys, I think that just about does it for our Q&A. I think that just about does it for our Q&A session. Let's dive in. Let's get right to the trades. Let's get to the good stuff. There you go, Willard. Best investment you will ever make in yourself. That's what I'm saying. This is what I mean. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I'll be happy to take your money on the other side of the trade if you. Yes, yes, Noble Eagle, right? I should keep my mouth shut, man. I should keep my mouth shut. Guys, honestly, Noble Eagle brings up a good point. That's what I was telling you guys about before. I think Noble Eagle's been trading since the 80s. Very experienced trader. But that's the thing. When you place a trade, you guys all have to understand this. Okay, so like someone like Noble Eagle's been trading since the 80s. Someone like me, I've been trading for almost 17 years. Okay, someone that's working at a hedge fund, someone that's at the trade desk at Goldman Sachs. When you place a trade, there is another person on the other side of that trade. Do you trust your education for me to be on the other side of that trade? Do you want to buy what I'm selling to you? Do you want to sell, or do you want to sell to me do you want to sell what I want to buy and the other way around? This is what I mean by, like, I would never think that if I walked into Octagon with Conor McGregor that I had even the slightest chance of beating him. If you step into my arena, you step into my octagon, into my ring, which is the stock market, I'm going to kick your ass because I have an education, you don't. That's how you have to look at it. That's literally how you have to look at it. So stop doing traders like Noble Eagle a favor. Okay? Stop doing him a favor. Get yourselves an education so that you are better prepared, okay, to go in and literally you're going into the lion's den, guys. Honestly, like, I'm sorry to be like brutally and blunt with you, but it's the truth. And I'm going to shoot you guys straight all the time. I'm not going to sit here and promise you Lambos and mansions and millions of dollars are going to rain from the sky the day after you join True Training Group, because it's not. But if you guys want to get an actual professional education and truly learn this skill that can help you achieve all of your goals, you are seeing my teaching members comment throughout this live stream. You're seeing the success that they're having, and it's because of the education. Prepare yourself. Give yourself a fighting chance. Don't just throw your money into the market, because people like Noble Eagle, people like me, and the people at the Goldman Sachs trade desk are taking your money and they're putting it in their pocket. Don't make it so easy. Get yourselves an actual education, please. I don't even care if you get it from me. Get yourself an education. Seriously. Okay? Get yourselves an education. With that being said, guys, let's take it over to the charts. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to go over with you. I've got a lot of lessons I want to cover. AVXL, LIZI, and CYCN. All right, let's go right to the charts, guys. All right, let's pull up my trade alerts. And we'll start off with the first one of the day, which was AVXL. Okay, so here we go with AVXL. All right. Now, AVXL, there's a handful of lessons I want to go over with you. First is the importance of longer time frame charting. Okay. Oops. Okay. Here we have AVXL. Go all the way out to a weekly chart. Stock was gapping up big today, right? Stock was gapping up to $20. Okay. So I went all the way out to a weekly chart to identify a level that I saw at $18. Okay. Where do I get this level from? Let me pan this over so you guys can see a little bit more clearly. Okay. This is where I get this $18 level from. Okay. This is where I get that level from. All right. So you guys go out there to on the weekly chart all the way back to identify that $18 level. That was previous resistance, and it was support. When that support was broken, you had that huge sell-off. We rallied back, found resistance, and the stock sold off away from that $18 level. This is all the way back in 2008 and then 2011. And then today we're actually gapping above that level for the first time in over a decade. Okay. So once we're gapping above this level, I'm saying I want to see if that level can become support. Right off the open, okay, right off the open, we hold support at 18 and we push higher. Good volume off the open, okay? Notice the volume on the pullback. Look at how low that volume is on the pullback. You see how low that volume is on the pullback after you got this strong volume to the upside, but the stock halted right here. I came on the microphone at this very moment while the stock was halted. My TTG family members, you guys can all verify what I'm saying is true. I came on the microphone while AVXL was halted right there. And I said, guys, watch to see if $18 holds. I said, if $18 holds coming out of this halt, I am getting long. Verbatim what I said. Now, I was hoping we were going to open up and actually go down to test 18. We didn't. That's how strong the stock actually was coming out of the halt, that we actually this is a downward halt. We actually traded higher coming out of the halt. We traded higher coming out of the halt. And as soon as that happened and we got ourselves back up over VWAP, I came back on the mic and said, guys, eyes on AVXL, I'm getting long. And I just market ordered myself right in here on AVXL long, and I didn't get filled until 21.59, which really sucked. I got some slippage there on my order. Okay, I didn't get filled until there at 21.59 when I was trying to get in around like 21.20. But I didn't get filled until 21.59. That's how fast the stock was moving. And we went right to the high of the day, and then we halted. Okay, we went right to the high of the day, and then we halted. Okay, right to the high of the day, and then we're halted. So coming right out of the halt, okay, coming out of that halt, we pop straight up, and I take profits off the table. So now let me take you guys back to my trade alerts. So again here, long at 21.59. I took some profit off at 24.51 coming out of the halt. So 24.51, literally, we opened out of the halt. We shot right over 24. I threw some stock out there, and I got filled running out of that halt at 24.51. The high is 25. And then you had this pullback. I actually lightened my position a little bit just because I didn't like how heavy the volume was on this pullback. Coming out of that halt, I expected this stock, honestly, to do that. I really did. I expected it to really extend off of that trade resumption, and we actually got stuffed with heavy volume, and I was like, ooh, I'm not too crazy about that. So I actually lightened my position a little bit more, and I took more profit off at 22.75. Okay, I took more profit off at 22.75. Now I'm down to 25% of my position. The next thing I want you guys to take from this trade here is that prior high and trusting those multiple support indicators. Okay, this is a trade that a lot of novice traders stop out of. Okay, a lot of traders would stop out of this trade on that pullback, but I'm not stopping out on this position. Why? I have already taken 75% of my position off the table for a nice profit. So now as this stock pulls back in, I can be a little bit more free with how much room I give the stock. And when I'm sitting here saying, what support indicators do I have? Okay, what support indicators do I have at this level? I see 4. We have 4 support indicators that are converging in the same price point. Let me draw them out so you guys can all see them. Your initial morning high, which also lines up with your VWAP indicator, which also lines up with your trade line indicator, which also lines up with your 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So now I have the initial morning high. I've got VWAP. I've got the 23.6 Fibonacci level, and I have my trade line. I have 4 support indicators all converging on the exact same price point. Something that I told you guys earlier on the live stream is, a professional education. What is it about? Understanding how multiple indicators work in conjunction with one another. This is a prime example of that. I stay in the trade for this very reason. Then what did I say, guys? All my TG members, what did I say? Guys, if we actually get back over 23.50, I'm probably going to add back to a full-size position. I'll probably add back to a full-size position. And then what starts to happen, we start to get an increase in volume now as this trade line VWAP cross takes place, and I add back to full-size position at 2360. Okay, 2360. I'm now added back to a full-size position as those support indicators held, volume increases, and you get this beautiful extension move. And at this point, I'm just peeling profits off the table. I took some profit off right in front of the high at 24.89. We extended. I took more profit at 26.13. We extended further. I took another piece of profit off at 27.37. That's at 10:11 a.m. 27.37. And I'm holding on to now at this point a small piece of this position, and I get flat once we broke down here below VWAP at, let me see with the exact timestamp, 10:25 a.m. at 23.74. So right there. Okay, 23.74. So again, here's that full trade, guys. So again, okay, you have the initial entry right here after we held that $18 level coming out of the halt. Take profit, held, multiple support indicators, initial morning high, VWAP trade line, 23.6 Fibonacci level. Okay. Guys, for those of you that do not know what the trade line is, you're not going to find an indicator on your account or on your brokerage that's going to say trade line. Okay, trade line is just a common phrase that some traders use. For me, it's the 9 exponential moving average. It's the 9 exponential moving average. Listen, if all of this seems foreign to you, it's okay. If you don't understand what I'm saying to you right now, it's okay. Use coupon code TTG121. Sign up right now and proceed straight to the foundation course and go through that and be ready to get started tomorrow morning. Use coupon code TTG121 to get the 39% discount. If this sounds foreign to you, do not worry. Believe me, my TTG family members, they know this stuff now like the back of their hand. They did not know it before they joined. There is no difference between them and you. Okay, so that was the AVXL trade. Does anybody have any questions, okay, about AVXL? Anybody have any questions, okay, about my AVXL trade before I move on? Lenore says, I spent so much money to try to learn, and then I found TTG so much better and the best deal in town. If you found us first, good job. Nice. Thank you, Lenore. Alfredo, this trade was my biggest TTG day trade yet. And it was only limited because of pattern day trading rule. Alfredo, great job. Been limited because of PDT. Today, this trade was Alfredo's biggest trade. Marty S. Anybody? Do the classes explain why some of the green and red things are bigger or smaller than others, and why do they have fuses like a firecracker coming out of them? What's that about? All right, Marty. I don't know if you're trolling me or joking, but it's charts. Okay, you'll learn all of that in the foundation course. You'll learn all of that in the foundations course. Okay, you'll learn all of that in the foundation course. Have my biggest TTG day today, my second 4-figure day this week. The education does work. Yes, Volley Girl. Yes, Volley Girl. Boom, baby. Perfect. Good. All right. I don't want to get off topic. We have a lot to go over still. I don't want to get off topic. Let me go back. Let's go back to the charts. Okay, and let's start to go over the second trade of the day, which is LIZI. Okay, so here we go, LIZI. All right, let's go to LIZI. Now, I did not trade LIZI in the morning. I missed that move. I was busy with AVXL, right? Can't trade everything all at once. Okay, can't trade everything all at once. All right. So I missed that first move in LIZI. But this thing sets up pretty nicely for us later. You'll see we end up holding, okay, the 38.2 Fibonacci level quite well. But what else did we hold? Well, let me delete all this. Let's go out to the daily chart. Okay, let's go out to the daily chart. Okay, so here we have LIZI. Okay, now you've got a previous pivot top here just below $12. Okay, just below $12, you have this little previous pivot top here. All right, so once we shot through that, you have no levels until you get all the way to this top, which is 1525. Okay, so we had nothing until you get to 1525 once you got over 12. So once we get over 12, now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to leave these two lines up on my screen. Okay, this is why it's so important for you guys to use longer time frame charts to identify levels that will help you with your entries and your exits intraday. Now, I'm going to leave these two lines there. Let's go back to the intraday chart. What do you see? What do you guys see? Once we broke through that resistance level with strong volume, that level starts to hold support. That level also happens to be your 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so you've got your 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, and you have that $12 level. Again, back to the daily chart. Okay, there's that $12 level right there, right? There it is. Okay, let me delete the Fibonacci level just so it's a little too confusing there. There's that $12 level, right? There it is, just below 12. Then we go to the 3-minute chart and I zoom in. That's the same line. That's the same line. This is how you guys need to be doing your technical analysis. This is how you identify levels. This is how I'm able to identify opportunities in these stocks because of these levels. Okay, because of these levels. Then once this level held, and then we got this nice strong little pop back over VWAP coupled by what, guys? A nice increase in volume. I said, gang, get eyes on LIZI. I'm getting long, and sure enough, I did right there. I am long LIZI at 11:13 a.m. at $13.40. $13.40 is my entry. Okay. And we go right up. We make a new high of the day. I take 25% of my position off the table at that new high at 1384. Okay. 1384. All right. Then we have this little pullback. Notice how light the volume is on this pullback, which never really scared me out of my position because I'm getting some pretty good volume on pushes higher. Very, very, very low volume on this pullback. I try not to let real low volume pullbacks shake me out of positions because to me, that's not aggressive selling pressure. Aggressive selling pressure, aggressive selling pressure would give me increasing volume on that pullback. But when I see low volume on that pullback, it just makes me feel like it's just profit taking. It's just a little bit of a slowdown in buying pressure. It's not enough to scare me out of my position. So at this point, I'm still long 75% of my position. My stop loss was around 1250 when I initially entered this trade. So you can see we never even got close to jeopardizing that stop loss. There's the entry, first take, hold, bang, breakthrough highs. And I just start peeling profits off the table here again. I took more profit off at 11:49 a.m. This is Eastern time, by the way, guys. Okay, I take more profit off the table right there at 1444. 1444. And then we continue to extend. Now we're getting into lunchtime. Okay, now we're getting into lunchtime. And for me, I don't like stocks that break out during lunchtime, unless it's the heaviest volume of the day. Typically, in my experience, breakouts that occur during lunchtime have a greater chance of failing because volume is typically lighter. It's hard to have follow through without heavy volume. That's why if the stock does not have the heaviest volume of the day, I'll try to be cautious of those lunchtime breakouts. And that's why at 12:02, lunchtime is typically from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So that's why on that break, there you go. Another piece of profit comes off the table right there at 14.96. Okay. 14.96. Another piece of profit comes off the table. And then my final take profit, okay, I held on to one last piece of this position in case we were going to squeeze after, and we actually did after hours. I actually traded this after hours too, guys. I'll talk to you guys about that too. But this intraday day trade, let me clean up the chart a little bit for you. Okay, so there's the entry, first take profit, second take profit, take profit. And I held on to a piece because I really thought, we were doing such a nice job holding this level. I really thought in the afternoon that we were going to squeeze higher. And I thought I was going to be able to sell my last piece somewhere up in this region, but it just didn't. I just didn't have the juice. And I got flat. Okay, the last piece of my position right there at 14.32. Okay, so there's my entry, take, and I actually traded this again after hours. I'll just quick, guys. After hours, we broke through the high of the day. I drew a line across the high of the day, and on that pullback, I just jumped right in here and I just snagged some long on that pullback after hours. I took a piece of profit off right there in front of the high of the day, and then the stock just started running out of steam, and I just bailed. I got flat the rest of the position. Just got flat the rest of the position here, and we actually got a little pop here late in the day. I actually think the stock might continue tomorrow. I think it's possible we could see LIZI up in the 20s. As crazy as that may sound, I don't think this stock is done yet. Though the fact that this stock held above that prior high after hours kind of makes me feel like this thing still has some juice. Does anybody have any questions about the LIZI trade specifically before I move on to my next trade? How did you know when it's the new high until it falls? From Nancy. I don't quite understand the question. How do I know it's a new high until it falls? I mean, a new high is just a new high. So this was the high of the day, right? And then when it broke it right here, that's the new high. And then when that high of the day gets broken, that's the high of the day. When that gets broken, that's the high of the day. The high of the day, it's just the highest price the stock is traded during the day. So I'm not quite sure that I follow the question. I'm sorry. LJ says, what if we don't have 25K to day trade? LJ, not a problem. Not a problem if you don't have 25K to day trade, because the majority of my members start out with less than $1,000 in their account. Guys, how many of my TGD fam, how many of you started with less than $1,000 in your account? My TGD fam, if you are a member of TTG, how many of you started with less than $1,000 in your account? Type the number 1 in chat right now. Okay, you see how many people are typing the number 1 in chat right now? You see how many people are typing the number 1 in chat right now? That's how many of my TG members started out with less than $1,000 in their account. Okay, you do not need, LJ, you do not need 25K to get started, brother. You don't. You really don't. Walk with ease says, Mike, this is a dumb question, but is it possible for everyone to be a profitable trader? Like, will the market ever run out of opportunity? The market will never run out of opportunity, but it is absolutely not possible for everyone to be a profitable trader. Absolutely not possible. Okay, but the markets will never run? You mean like everyone, meaning like every market participant? Because you're like, the market will ever run out of opportunity. The market will never run out of opportunity ever, but not everyone can be like everyone in the world. Not everyone can be a profitable trader. All right. All right, guys. So no questions. Let's move on to my last trade of the day, which was CYCN. We'll go back to the charts. This is my last trade of the day. Wasn't a big one. Wasn't a big one. Was my smallest trade of the day, but was still a nice one. So this lesson that I'm going to cover with you has everything to do with prior highs, volume, and support. Okay, prior highs, volume, and support. So here's your current high of the day, right? There. Well, here, let me zoom in. Okay, so at the time, that's your high of the day, right? There's your high of the day. Let's draw a line across the high of the day. Cool, perfect. There it is, high of the day, right? Then the stock broke through the high of the day, right? So we broke through it. But what I want you to focus on is the volume when the stock broke through the high of the day. When a stock breaks through the high of the day with the heaviest volume of the entire day, the greater the volume on the break, the greater the chance this high becomes support. Okay? The greater the volume on the break, the greater the chance this high becomes support. So now as we pan this over, you'll see we get a pullback down in to test that previous high, and that's where I'm waiting to buy. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, is where I get long CYCN at 11:29 a.m. at $5.68. $5.68 on that pullback, right in front of that prior high. Let's draw out our other see if we have any other fib level. Nope, fib level is not in play on that pullback. As I pan this over, you'll see you have trade line and VWAP sitting underneath you as well. So prior high. But again, the lesson I really want you to take from this, guys, is the volume. Let's look at volume profile on this for a second. Okay. When a stock breaks through the high of the day, heaviest volume of the day, you have a very high chance the previous high becomes support. Even more so when you get the pullback to retest the prior high, look at the volume on the pullback. Okay. This is picture perfect, ideal volume. Picture perfect, ideal volume. Okay. Heaviest volume of the day on the break through the high, and then significantly lighter volume on the pullback. This is what I like to see. High volume breaks through the resistance, low volume pullbacks back to retest that level, and that's where you get long. That pullback is where I'm getting long at $5.68, and the thing just rockets to new highs. I start ripping profits off the table. $6.20 right in front of the high. Take a piece off the table. We extend further. $6.51, another piece of profit off the table. We extend even further. I mean, it's just like I just keep peeling profits off the table, guys. Okay. And then final take profit was there when we broke down back below VWAP, right there. $5.82. Okay. $5.82. So there's the entry, take profit. So 25% of the position, 50% of the position, and that last 25% of the position. Like I said, this was my smallest win day. Okay. Smallest win of the day, but still a nice win. 568, and then all the way my bulk of my position comes off the table at 651. Man, I'll take that. Does anybody have any questions about CYCN? Anybody have any questions about this particular trade? What's my VWAP setting? My VWAP setting is 0, 0, day. My VWAP setting is 0, 0, day. 0, 0 in parentheses. So parentheses, 0, 0, parentheses, day. time did I enter this trade? 11:28, 11:29 a.m. Eastern time. All right, does anybody have any questions? My stop loss at the time of entry was around $5.25. Guys, I want to know how many of my TGD family members right now, how many of you work a full-time job and either caught these trades or are just killing it in general? Type the letter I in chat right now if you are a TTG member and you're killing it and you work a full-time job. Type the letter I in chat right now. Guys, pay attention to how many letter I's are coming across the screen right now. Okay? Pay attention to all the letter I's coming across the stream right now. All right? Pay attention to how many people are coming through there with the letter I's, guys. Okay? The reason why so many of my members are able to trade with a full-time job, we have a mobile app that is available for all of our members that's downloadable on iPhone and Android that allows you to stay connected to chat even when you're not in front of your computer, okay? Even when you're not in front of your computer. So you can actually see the screen share, okay? You can see the screen share that the moderator is showing you, and you can hear the audio analysis because all the moderators are on the microphone. And the best part, you get real-time push notifications through the mobile app whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. Okay, whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade, you get a push notification that comes through the mobile app. Globally, anywhere in the world, we have members from all over the world. We have members in Australia, in Japan. We have members in the Philippines. We have members in the Netherlands, members in Hong Kong, the UK, obviously Canada. We have members from all over the world, guys. All over the world. And that's how so many of our members are able to trade with True Trading Group while working a full-time job. Now, listen, I'm not a scalper. None of us are a scalper. Okay, none of us are scalpers. I'm a traditional day trader that also does swing trade. My trades last anywhere from several minutes to several hours long. And then I also do day trades that could last a couple days to a couple weeks long. And the other moderators also do a lot of swing trading as well. That could last a couple days to a couple weeks as well. So by using the mobile app, a lot of our members are able to follow along with everything that it is that we're doing in TTG. All right. Let me see here, guys. Okay, so guys, what I want to do now is I want to see how many people that are on our live stream right now that are actually not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now. You see, I've been talking to my members a lot. I want to talk now maybe to some of you that are not members. If you're not a member, type TTG in chat right now. All right, we got Dizzy, Nicholas Moretti, Vishalk, Arthur, Philip Jade, God King Dan, Steven Spencer, Alan Wu, Dondrell TV, Dennis Nealon, Ride Demolition, Solus Stikal, Creeper, Tiju, Alan Wu, Chris H, Rox RR, Bobby, Dean Law, Gary Horn, April Lachlan, Maurice, Ambition, Yazin, Labo, Anthony Haney, EMG, Douglas Whedon, Grizzly, Jiva Dea, RLS, Abdul Bobbitt, Diane Fig, I see you, Rave Cat, Robert Neese, Lawrence Herndon, Michael Polveri, Okuns Prosper, and Ward, Gilbert Rubio, Joseph St. Denis, Randy Siems, JC, Peyton B, Tom White, Kamal Dweda. Wow. lot of you, a lot of you. Welcome, guys. Seriously, welcome, man. Seriously, welcome. Guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I do this every day. You don't want to miss out on any of these lessons. Okay? You don't want to miss out on any of these lessons. Okay? I want to know all of you that just typed TTG in chat. My boy LJ, what's good? Dawn Winters. What are your goals? All of you that just typed TTG in chat, what are your goals? Type it in chat. What are your goals with becoming a trader? What are your goals with trading? Go ahead. Type it in chat. I want to know. Financial stability, daily income. I want to be consistently profitable. Drive around and donate money. Supplies to animal shelters, income and growth. Protect 5726. I want to meet Glenny. Christy Kelly likes hearing her name. Christy Kelly. Rocks wants to make money from home. Philip, I want to quit my day job. I don't want a boss anymore. Extra income and buy a Stingray. Now you're talking my dad's language. My father's a big Corvette guy. He's got a Stingray. Actually own a bigger house so I can have a garden. Stop working physical labor. Beautiful, guys. Afford to retire without any financial stress. I love it. These are all excellent goals. Excellent goals. It's important to have motivational goals when you guys are going to be trading. It's important to have something that's going to consistently push you and strive for you to get better and better and better. Because like I said, guys, becoming a consistent profitable trader, it's not easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. I'm telling you, you're not going to sign up to TTG and tomorrow you're going to be able to quit your job. Okay. But sign up to TTG, go through the courses, within a year or two, being able to quit your job and trade full time, very realistic. We have people in True Trading Group that have done it and are continuing to do it. Okay. I will teach you guys exactly the same information that I've been taught myself. It's important for you to have these goals. It's important for you to have this type of motivation to continuously drive you to just continue to do better and put the work in to learn. Okay. So it's important to have those goals. All right. I don't have like the secret to trading. I can't give you Lambos and mansions and all this stuff. But if you sign up tonight, like I said, you're not going to be able to just fire your boss tomorrow, guys. But what I can promise you and what I can guarantee you is that I will provide you the education, tools, resources, community, and support needed to give you the absolute best chance for you to achieve all the goals that you all just mentioned. I told you normally a membership to True Trading Group is normally $2,212 for the year. But on this live stream, you can get a 39% discount that brings the price all the way down to just $1,335 when you use the coupon code TTG121. Take advantage of that coupon code now because the price goes up every single day at midnight. Okay. At midnight, the price goes up by a couple of bucks and will continue to go up as we work our way up to the $2,000 price point on the discount. Right now, you can get it for $1,335. Tomorrow, it's going to be higher than $1,335, and every consecutive day thereafter will continue to go up as we work our way closer to $2,000. Okay. Now, some of you might be thinking, man, $1,335, that kind of sounds like a lot. It's too expensive for me. If you think that's too expensive, think again. Okay. Think again, because when you become a trader, you are essentially the ultimate entrepreneur. And I don't know about you, but I don't know too many places where you can invest $1,335 in yourself and start making money with just a few $100 after that. So essentially, for just less than $2,000, you can start your own business and become a trader. And guess what? You don't even need to do it full time. If everyone that joined did it full time, I'd have 5 members. Okay. I'd have 5 members. As a member of TTG, you guys have to understand, we are a lot more than just a chat room or a trade alert service. We are so much more than that. Okay. We are so much more than that. Join up to TTG. Your membership includes, we take the top premium products and trading tools and we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. Okay. Your membership includes a Benzinga Pro real-time news feed that gives you live breaking to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. It gives you a squawk box feature, which allows you to turn on your speakers and listen to the news as it comes across the wire because someone reads the news headlines out to you instead of you reading them yourself. You get a, through CoachStream, real-time level 1 and full book level 2 with options data and with a trade simulator that allows you to trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Practice implementing what you learn in the courses on the simulator first. Okay, with fake money, prove to yourself you can be consistently profitable first. You also get a trade ideas real-time scanner that is streamed directly to members throughout the day that shows you stocks that are making new highs, stocks that are trading that have an unusual volume burst, your top gainers on the day. You also get access to TradingViews Pro charting software. It is included with your membership. None of these features are at any additional fee or cost. They are all included. Okay, it is an all-inclusive membership, no upsells or no extra fees for any of this stuff. Okay, my members, TTG members, do you think a membership is worth $1,335? Yes or no? Sound off in chat. As a TTG member, is it worth $1,335? Anyone that's watching this that thinks that that sounds like a lot, I need you to pay close attention to the comments that come through chat right now. These are your peers. These are people that were in your exact same shoes a few weeks, a few months ago. They are telling you it's worth it. Don't take my word for it. Listen to them. And if you think you don't have enough, it's better to start small and invest in yourself. If you think you're like, man, well, I only have $2,000 to trade with, take $1,335, get a membership, get education, trade with the balance. I would rather have $500 and an education than $500,000 and no education. Doesn't matter how much money you start with. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose it all just the same. Okay. You guys are going to also be getting at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts from a community of traders that is currently sporting over an 82% win rate. Okay, that means 82% of the time that myself or one of the other moderators in chat calls out a trade, it is a profitable one. Like I said, we are fully transparent. All of our trade history is on the website, available for everyone to see. All of our buys and all of our sells are on our website in a trade history tab where you can see all of our trades, all the winners, all the losers, all the break evens. You guys get to see all of them. Okay, we are fully transparent inside TTG. You're also going to get the entire curriculum. No upsells. You get the entire curriculum when you join. This is a 15-course curriculum that is a simplified version of the education that I received when I worked at a fund, my very first job out of college in New York City. Okay, I've broken it down into beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses, how to trade during a market crash. We even have a course on how to do your taxes. Okay, all of our courses are in text and video format. Okay, all of our courses are in text and video format. And then on top of the courses, we have a video library with over 100 hours of additional educational video content that is previously recorded workshops, webinars, and live events that myself and the other moderators have conducted. Some of them are how to grow a $500 account to $25,000, how to trade successfully while working a full-time job, how to deal with trader psychology and FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, getting started trading options 101 for beginners, and so much more, guys. This is all in addition to the courses. In addition to the courses. Okay, not to mention, as a member, you can start attending all these workshops live. These are not just like pre-recorded lessons. These are live workshops and events that we do with our members, and we just record them so any members that couldn't attend the live event, they can go back and rewatch it. So you'll be able to get that video library, and you'll also be able to attend those workshops workshops and webinars live. Right here is our red to green workshop. Like I said, we leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. Like I said, the vast majority of our members are doing very well, but there still are members that are struggling, but we leave no trader behind. We recognize that some of our members are struggling, and we do these red to green workshops. Myself and the other moderators will answer questions. We cover certain topics and we go over specific lessons that our members that are still struggling need help with. Okay, we leave no trader behind. This is what you're getting access to as a member of True Trading Group, guys. The value is, I mean, now you understand why I said $13.35. It's not a lot for everything that you get. All those features I told you about before, that Benzinga Pro news feed, Benzinga charges $1,188 a year for that service if you went to their site tomorrow and paid on your own. It's included for free with your membership. Real-time level 1 and level 2 is $990 a year. It's included for free with your membership. A trade simulator, that's $750 a year. That's included with your membership. TradingView Pro, their charting software, they charge $720 a year for that service. It's included for free with your membership. Guys, that is $3,648 worth of premium products and services that are included with your membership, absolutely at no additional cost. This is why I'm telling you $13.35 is not a lot of money. Please stop throwing away your money. So many of you would take $13.35 and put it into some stock that Reddit is talking about or that Twitter is talking about tomorrow, and you wouldn't even think twice. And you'd lose $300-400 and you'd be like, oh man, this trading thing sucks. Why? Stop doing that. Take the $13.35, get yourself an actual education that can help you for the rest of your life. Use coupon code TGD121 before the price goes up at midnight. Guys, that price actually works out to be $3.05 a day. That's less than I spend on my Starbucks coffee each day. $3.65 a day is what a membership comes out to be. It's a cup of coffee when you really think about it. And anyone that signs up by midnight tonight, I'm also going to throw in a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, totally free. I'm even going to cover the shipping. It's my gift to you. It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected while you're on the go. Anyone that uses coupon code TGD121 before midnight will also get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Also, guys, I think we're about 65 or maybe 70% of the way there to our next Tesla and $30,000 giveaway. We give back to our members. We have a lot of fun with our members. Every time we get 300 new members, we give away a Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash. And we are 76.33% of the way there to our next giveaway. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and your name is automatically included in that raffle to give yourself a chance to win either a Tesla or $30,000 cash, whichever it is that you prefer. All you got to do is be a member of True Trading Group. Okay? And I'm going to take things one step further. Anyone that typed TTG in chat earlier, pay very close attention to the next words that are going to come out of my mouth because I'm speaking directly to you. I'm going to show you how much I believe in the TTG program and that with a little bit of work, this can and will work for you. I'm going to show you how confident I am in it. If you sign up tonight before midnight and then go through all of our courses, pass all the quizzes that are at the end of the courses, and attend one of our private study groups, if you did those three things and still don't make back the $1,335, which is your fee, if you don't make that back at least once throughout your membership, I'll give you all your money back. I'll give you all your money back. A full, complete, total refund if you don't make that money back at least once throughout your membership, if you do those three things. That's how much I believe this can and will work for you. If my members were not having success, I would not be able to offer you a money back guarantee. I wouldn't be able to. but I know the success that my members are having. And that's why I'm able to do this. That's why I'm able to confidently offer you that money back guarantee. Okay. That's why I'm able to do that. All right. So guys, use coupon code TTG121 before midnight and get that discount, get that money back guarantee, and get that free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Okay. Again, we do have a 7-day trial. For those of you that want to maybe try us out for 7 days, you can go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com for our 7-day trial. All right. That'll get you 7-day access to our dashboard. It'll get you 3 days access into our chat room. Okay. And it'll also get you 3 sample trial courses that are also included with your membership. Okay. However, if you guys sign up for the trial, you're not going to be able to get that $13.35 price point. Okay. It will be a little bit more expensive for you. You can upgrade to a full membership at any time during your trial, but you're under no obligation to do so. Okay. It's no reoccurring payment. There's no auto renew. Okay. You guys just sign up TTG121 to get that discount. But if you guys want to do the trial, go to ttgthree.com and you guys will be able to join us for a couple of days for just $3. It's $3, guys. It's a cup of coffee, literally. It's literally a cup of coffee. But for those of you that are ready to join the team, we have been crushing it. This action is phenomenal. Stop missing out. Stop throwing away and wasting your money. Get education, get in chat, and start actually trading with purpose. Start actually trading with knowledge and start trading prepared and give yourself an edge. Don't just go in there and buying and selling whatever the hell people are talking about. Being a good trader, it's not about stock tips. Ooh, this person told me to buy this stock. That's not what trading is about, guys. That hasn't worked for you up until this point. What makes you think it's going to work going forward? You got to do something different. And what that difference maker is an education. Coupon code TTG121. Lock in that 39% discount. Get the free Amazon Kindle and get a money back guarantee and get your butts in chat. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. We're going to finish the week off strong. 2 huge days back to back. I'm looking to keep that momentum going. My pedal is still pushed to the floor. Then I'm going to look to ride this out. I'm going to look to close this week out strong. Thank you guys for joining me tonight on this live stream. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and of course, smash that like button. I'll see you all in chat. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great night, everybody.